The lance weapon is one line. Still obviously other challenges.
We don't let shit like that slide!
The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back. Confirmed.
Contact out! Took a shot!
Confirmed.
Dusted him! Stun incoming! Something back! I'm never down for now! Sniper, stay ahead! Happy to step in. Medical incoming!
The enemy holds the lead.
Requesting recon flyover!
UAV. Recon is online.
Hostile care package. Hostile force droid online. Confirm that one. Confirmed. Kill confirmed.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the
Hostile
Tossing
deploy a
stun!
mosquito.
Tossing Semtex! Medical incoming!
Touch one.
Stun grenade out! Semtex out! Tossing stun!
Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
Tossing Semtex! Stun grenade out! Semtex out! Too close! Tossing stun!
Kill confirmed.
Stun grenade out! Tossing Semtex!
Friendly remote terrorist deployed.
Tossing stun! Semtex out! Medical incoming!
Confirmed.
Stun grenade out! Medical incoming! Tossing Semtex!
Tag secure. Kill confirmed. Confirm that one. Friendly mosquito deployed.
Stun grenade out! Medical incoming! Shot! Tossing stun!
private when we've had sex, then what does it? On the second point about banning recreational sex, so unborn humans may accidentally die before she's pregnant, that would not only be an argument for banning so-called recreational sex, but also all sex. If the argument is that the ban would be exclusive to recreational sex, such as that of a 23-year-old woman who has lots of sex while consuming a lot of drugs and alcohol, it still would not make sense to ban the so-called recreational sex. After all, who decides which sex is recreational and which isn't? Instead, the proper response would be to ban the ingestion of substances likely to harm unborn children among those specific women who are having unprotected sex. But keep in mind that such a law would likely rarely result in prosecutions, since again, I, like most pro-lifers, support Fourth Amendment protections of privacy. I think a clearer argument against my position would be that it entails restricting sexually active women from ingesting certain substances that could harm a potentially conceived human, which the mother may unknowingly be pregnant with. For example, any birth control with a high frequency of post-fertilization mechanisms of action would be restricted. In regard to other substances not used for the purpose of abortion, which can harm an unborn child, I imagine that my position and Kiden's would actually be similar. After all, I assume that if a pregnant mother took a substance known to cause birth defects and serious harm to her unborn child before 20 weeks, then Ethan would argue that it should be legal since it harms a person in the future, assuming that the woman does not abort the child prior to 20 weeks. Meaning that his position seems to entail similar restrictions on what women can ingest when pregnant, with the exception being any substance so harmful as to result in the near certain death of the unborn child before 20 weeks. To be fair, someone with the position that I'm arguing against could point out that if someone took substances that harm an unborn child before 20 weeks and did not get an abortion, it would likely be discovered and reported at birth. In which case, yes, the damage is still done, but because of the clear ability to prosecute after birth, reporting and increased surveillance would not be necessary for the pro-choice position in the way that it is suggested that it would be for the pro-life position. It's worth noting, though, that my position seems to create a more favorable incentive structure than the pro-choice position does in at least one respect.
Hard point.
Tossing tactical! Gearing lit up! Switching mags!
Secure the hard point. Hostile UAV.
Loading fresh mags!
Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Changing mags!
Enemy UAV active.
Switching mags! Distinct gash! Tossing tactical!
Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
Tactical out!
Target area.
Taking fire! Ammo here! Enemy KIA! Bathing fast here!
Friendly mosquito deployed.
Here we go! Tossing tactical! Hostile eliminated! Loading fresh mag! Tactical out!
either an
Loading
inconsistency
fresh mag.
or it just leads to a pro-life conclusion. Like that's just a pro-life conclusion. If you value the species, it's just a pro-life conclusion.
Tactical out.
Hardpoint. Stand 1 minute remaining. UAV in the area.
Just doing my job. Tossing tactical. Ammo here.
Hardpoint compromised.
Enemy lethal here.
UAV in the area.
That's it.
Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target.
Changing back.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Thinks critically about the issue. If the preborn a person is just like you and I, then a born that takes the life of a preborn child is obviously no case. Just society as well. Some men feel ostracized from the pro-life movement. And frankly, their feelings are somewhat understandable. While there are undoubtedly some men who have made significant contributions to the pro-life movement, many are not leaders in the movement's day-to-day operations. I normally try to be specific since it helps to clarify my arguments and claims. Here, however, all I can